Greetings YouTube and welcome to the Blue Corner and to a Card by Vanguard video. As you can probably tell, it's been a while since I've done anything Vanguard related, and I really need to stop slacking off on that, as I do want to actually increase the amount of Vanguard content I do on this channel, and I figure what better way than to start than by cracking open one of the new trial decks that just came out. This is Successor of the Regalia. It's support for the Genesis clan, and it starts the new sub-clan called Regalia. This thing itself will not be enough to take the deck anywhere amazing, but with the booster set Brilliant Strike coming out, there's some really good stuff in there that actually makes this deck really powerful, to the point where it's even still appearing now and then in Japan, despite the fact that Legion is kind of dominating everything over in the OCG. If you're wondering what Legion is, I'll get to that in another video, because, well, that is a beast of a mechanic that we'll be getting later this year. So yeah, I'm just going to crack this open and go over what's inside. I've already looked over a couple of these, so I have a fairly good idea of what this wants to do. As for what the Genesis clan does, it's basically a combination of Oracle Think Tank and I guess it's more along the lines of the Darker Regular clan, where you're soul charging, which is putting the top card of your deck underneath your units, and then you're using your Soul Blast for other effects. You don't Superior Call like the Pale Moon, but you do get advantage in some manner. So they have now changed how the decks are done in these things. Instead of just sliding off now, I just have to rip open the packaging, which is done through this tab on the side here, although it might be a little bit difficult because of... Come on, I got this right before. Come on. I know it's right here too. I can see it in this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so just like that. Alright, so let's take a look inside. See what we got. You get one foil and two semi-foils, and your foil is Regalia Wisdom Angelica. This is the Big Boss Great Ride, and it gets a cross ride in the upcoming set. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's the cross ride. And Regalia of Wisdom Angelica's ability is, when a Genesis unit rises unit, you may pay the cost, which is a Soul Blast of 3. If you do, draw 2 cards, choose your Vanguard, and it gets plus 10,000. So, it makes up for the -1 you take by riding by giving you 2 more cards. Also, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, you can Soul Charge 1 and have it gain 1,000 attack until the end of the battle. So it builds up your soul when it swings, allowing you to Soul Blast 3 for your Break Ride, and you Soul Charge a fair bit in this deck. So yeah, it's a pretty good unit itself. And then the Cross Ride has the ability to restand by discarding 2 cards from your hand. So yeah, there's that. That's going to be a thing. Then we get 2 copies of, what is it called again? Battle Maiden Mizuha. And its first ability is Zimmer Break 4, Soul Blast 3. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, it gets plus 5,000 power and 1 crit until the end of the battle. And its other ability is when it attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the battle. So on its own, it's a 13,000 attacker. With its Limit Break, it's an 18,000 with a crit. And right now, you can Break Ride into this, giving it 28,000, draw 2 and a crit. But it's probably going to get guarded. But yeah, you get 2 of those, and you get 4 copies of the basic grade 3 of Limit Break. When it attacks, it gets plus 5,000, and when it's on rear guard, it gets plus 2,000 until the end of the battle. This isn't that great. So yeah, we'll just forget about that. And then you get 4 copies of the 10k attacker, and you get just 2 copies of Battle Maiden Sachi. What is this thing called again? I have like some copies on hand, so I can just read them. Battle Maiden Sahohime, and its ability is Counterblast 1. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 3. So this helps just build up your soul for your late game pushes. You get 1 copy of the 12,000 attacker, as with every trial deck, and you get Battle Maiden Shitarume. Wow, that is a tough-ass name to pronounce, but it's a 10k intercept. So you won't be using this when you have perfect guards in Quintet Walls, which are coming out next set too. 4 copies of the 8,000 Vanilla. 2 copies of Battle Maiden Tatsutahime. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, or rather, I read that wrong. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted a Genesis, you may pay the cost of Counterblast 2 to Soul Blast 3, or Soul Charge 3. So, this also helps build up your soul in the early game. You also get 1 copy of actually really good grade 1 units. If I can just pull up my extra copy of it to read. Here it is. Okay. Existence Angel. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle this unit boosted a Genesis, you may Soul Charge 1. That's all. It just has to boost any of your units, and you get the Soul Charge if it hits, and your rear guards will hit a fair bit during the early game. So, yeah, you'll be getting some extra Soul Charges, and then you'll be able to just do your Soul Blast combos, which is nice. And then you get 4 copies of Witchakat's Kumin. When its unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, if you have a Genesis Vanguard, you can just Soul Charge 1. So that's all it does, is you just call it and then you Soul Charge. Then you get 4 copies of this unit, which is really neat. It's called Apple Witch Cider, and its ability is when this unit is placed on guard from your hand, choose your Vanguard with Regalia in its card name, and until the end of that battle, that unit gets auto ability of when your Genesis Guardian is put into the drop zone, put that card into your soul. So, this in itself will move into the soul after you guard with it, but if I'm correct, all other units you call to guard also get put into the soul. Which would mean if you say have to drop 20k in shield to stop a big attack alongside this guy, your 2 10k guards along with this will go into the soul, putting you at immediately +3 in soul for your Soul Blast abilities. I could be wrong in this though. Then you get your basic starter, but this is awful and will be replaced with a Regalia starter come the next set. And then you get your basic triggers, 4 crits, 4 draw, 4 stand, and 4 heal, of which you'll never use those stand triggers. And that's pretty much it for what you get in a Genesis trial deck for the Regalia. It's going to be a very good deck, and this just helps set you off. Next set, of course, gives you the remaining Regalia stuff in order to build an actual Minerva deck. I believe that's what the cross ride is called. Something Minerva, and it's the cross ride of Angelica. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Regalia clan? Do you think it'll accomplish anything here in North America, or will it be just another deck that gets hyped and then falls flat, kind of like what happened with Eradicators? Anyway, until next time, this is Blue Star 99, jacking out.